Caleb's taking a piss right now. Hang on. Get it. Get it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what he does.
Move in tight.
Look at Darren go. Flow Max!
Yeah.
Yeah. Non-creators, they just don't understand.
Barber Rides, Idaho BDR 2.0.
Getting to jamming early. Deadwood. Sun's out. No guns are out though. Here we are. Morning 3. We're still at Deadwood Reservoir, obviously, because we just woke up and we haven't done anything. But get the fire going, get some coffee brewing, wake up a little bit, wait for the sun to come out. So yeah, after that, we're gonna hang out a little bit, maybe eat a little food, a little lunch, and then slowly get out of here. Maybe we'll see how it goes, because we really got no plan. It's the no plan plan. That's what we decided to do out here on this trip. Yeah, here we are, man.
This is what cleanup looks like. We had a storm. Now we're trying to dry everything out with the sun. So we are literally scattered about like a plane crash. But this is adventure, right, Darren?
This is, I guess, the adventure.
This is the adventure.
First time out, so, you know, it was the first time setting up camp and tearing it all down. It's a learning curve.
Okay, you did
But
great.
we're hitting it.
You did great, man.
I'm already pretty much put away, because rule number 1.
Don't be last. Rule number 1, don't be last. Look at this desecration right here. These are our stoves. We're still trying to put everything away. It's a disaster. But I would say, here's something else to really look at. After that storm, look at this beautiful reservoir with almost a near perfect collection. Brett decides to use his fancy water boiling mechanism here, and he drains the battery on his bike. He gets out the satellite phone at a cost of $750 per minute to find out that all it was low voltage, and we used a battery jump starter, and now this thing is going to disappear, I think.
So now the cheap Chinese shit
Cheap China shit,
is
man.
gotta go.
Cheap China shit, bro.
Here we go,
Why
guys.
do you call it
Not
that?
xenophobic.
Why do you
And-
call it cheap China shit?
Because it's cheap China shit.
And
It was
says
made in China.
Made in China, right
Made
on
in
it, right?
China, right on it.
Okay,
so
ready?
here we go, ceremoniously, for being a dumbass.
Oh,
Done.
there it went. It's done.
So anyway, for all you adventure guys out there, this is a really stupid fucking idea.
That's not going back to Aliso Viejo with you.
No, this is not going to Aliso Viejo. I'm never
trash
going to
receipt.
use
We're
it
gonna
again.
find-
Don't worry, we'll get you jump started again.
Yeah, exactly.
My name is Brian Melville. I am from North Los Angeles County. I'm a real estate professional and an apparel brand owner.
Stay tuned till the end for the full interview.
All right, we're afternoon, day 3. I think we're all pretty much packed up, ready to go. What a rookie. Have the wells to say. Okay, so we're leaving camp. We're gonna head to this well so we can get some water. Good thing we're in Idaho and they actually have wells. They actually have pretty sweet water. Oh shit, here we go. Oh, don't watch the sign. Then we'll be heading to Yellowpine, towards Yellowpine. Following this sexy son of a bitch. You think I did? Did I? I went too far? Bye, Kevin. I'm talking to you. You know, I'm like right next to you. You're not even looking. Nah, it's Kevin, I think. Kevin's the only other one on the 890, so. Or you just take the little strip that just rides through, you know. I gotta get a little video of you guys, you know, like I do. Look at this sexy stud. Let's go. Catch these two fuckers so I can get some video. These guys are racing, I think. Confidence he does have, because, you know, he fell over the first 5 seconds of ride today. Right, Moon Man? On your left. Featuring Mr. Kevin. He finally joined us on the ride. I tried to flick some up, but I don't know if you saw it. Oh man, this is intense, man. We gotta close this road. It's way too washed out. Oh damn, that was a nice little sandy river crossing, huh? And now that the dirt's all dry, it's like I ain't sticking so well. Like that traction's gone. Dope. Okay. I think there's a spot up here, I remember. Maybe photos, or I don't know. I mean, it's actually not mud water here. Oh, look at this. Super dope. Okay, I'll pull over right here for a minute. Alright, we stopped here for a quick break. It's just beautiful, beautiful.
I said something about the weather.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna buy a house right here.
Here, let's get you in the backdrop. There, now, there you go. Where were you gonna build it?
Right there. I'm gonna build it like a great big modern over on a big trestle over the river. That way I can fish right off the deck.
Sounds good. I don't think we can afford what that would cost us here.
Now we're just gonna build it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's.
Right over there.
I love that corner right here.
Ride these. Appreciate you, homie.
It's like Baja. We'll get some tacos at Baja. Yeah, there it is. Oh, Yellowpine. Welcome to Yellowpine. Those who serve. We're back. There's old Yeller. All right, we made it to Yellowpine. Hey, B, made it to Yellowpine. We just gassed up, man. How you feeling?
I feel good. I primarily feel good because we didn't ride but 100 miles or less today, and we're gonna grab some food. We got fuel, and there was a spectacular campground, one of two choices that we were gonna pick from. We even knocked one just because there was a person camping there, so we're gonna go back to the pristine one, the most glorious, majestic, epic, amazing, awe-inspiring place you ever seen in your life. We're gonna go camp right there.
And they will see it soon. Somebody's gonna get a dope interview there.
Wish it was me, but I already did mine at Deadwood Reservoir.
Hey, I'm always interviewing you, brother.
Would you like to be in the photo?
Well, yeah, that's a little video, not a photo. Say cheese!
Cheese!
Oh, did he get some meat? All right, here we are. We're ordering some food. Ready? Ready? Ah, they couldn't get it to roll. Now you got to give it a good roll.
Ah, gotcha.
Boy, what kind of weak roll was that? That's what Steve to me. Like, come on. Come on, give me that. Oh, man, you snatched it, man. We had a meal at Yellowpine Tavern. Picked up supplies at the general store. Now we're heading back here to do some scouting. See if there's this campsite up here that's supposed to be next to the river. It's supposed to be epic. I guess we'll find out. If this one isn't suiting, we'll head the other way.
No good camp spots at the place dude suggested.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll roll through there and be like, nah, I like that other place better because this is way better. I'd like to think that, but that's what we thought yesterday when you guys rode by. Yeah, I'm just wondering where we're going to put our tents. We got 6 tents to set up, like right in between. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like we'll be able to set up. Looks pretty good. Oh. Could be home sweet home. Truck. This ain't it, man. I'm telling you, it's back there. I don't know. Caleb's our chill, and he's with us, so swear. Oh yeah, it's up there. Okay. It's just so much beauty, it just blends in, huh? Look at that. It's like a lake right there. Look, they got nice chunks over there. Huh? I'm gonna steal some of this wood. Alright, well, we pump faked again, going back to the other spot, as you can see, but I am going to jack some firewood. Making my way back to the original campsite I was stopped at. Is that the one they decided to go to, even though I was already there? But I did pick up some firewood while I was at that other campsite, so that's a plus for going over there. Alright, we're back at camp. It's almost up, right next to the water. I'm already up. Melville. Camp. We got some little walkway right down here to the creek or river, whatever this is. Got my little cooler going. All right, we're here.
Some of the most beautiful country you'll ever see.
Here we are. That's how we doing it. Idaho BDR 2.0. Just like it registers a face. Can we get 2 faces? There we go. Yeah. What it do? You be catching the suffocation from putting your tent too close, man? The fire, you're like 5 feet from it.
Fucking dudes are bombing, man. They're just going for it. I love it.
All right, finally got to pull out the little grill.
You go. Time to go.
Take the one off the, take that
Take the dead one. Take the dead one. Oh yeah, there it goes.
So Brian, you got 2 different varieties. Do you know which one is which?
No, I don't know.
Wearing that shit like you got splooged on.
He said, what? Wearing that shit like I got splooged on?
Yeah, you got mustard on your fucking
Ah, look at y'all, man. God damn, y'all. There you go, man. Said if we got plenty of coffee. All right, I'm back. Do the outro on Idaho BDR, day 3. We made it to Yellowpine today. It was a glorious day. Short ride, but it was filled with lots of fun and excitement, good times with the fellas. So I will see you guys in the morning for day 4, where we should be heading to Salmon River, somewhere around Riggs. This trip's all about fun. Idaho BDR 2.0 is all about fun. Not about the miles, not about any of that. Purely about having a good time, bonding with the fellas, and just enjoying relaxation as well as good riding. We'll see you tomorrow, day 4. Barbara.
Now for the full interview.
My name is Brian Melville. I am from North Los Angeles County. I'm a real estate professional and an apparel brand owner. What got me into motorcycling, honestly, was the spark that started back when I was a kid. A friend's older brother had a bike, and it was always cool if you didn't grow up around motorcycles or have the means to get one, just to get on something, and it was like having your bicycle on steroids. So it took me a little bit longer, of course, into adult life before I was able to buy my own bike. And bikes have come and gone in seasons of my life, but I think it was somewhere around the very early 90s I bought a sport bike. My first bike was actually a Suzuki Katana. I believe it was probably a 600 at the time. Yeah, it was a cool bike. It's like a sport touring bike. The person who got me really into riding off-road was my friend Trevor. It was only, in the pandemic, somewhere in 2020, he said, hey, we're always riding out in the desert. Why don't you get like a dirt bike and join us on a trip? And I was like, wow. I had kind of been on one of my seasons where I didn't have a bike, and it sounded like a great idea. So I purchased a KTM, 2007 KTM 525 EXC. And that really just set me on a path of enjoying adventure and getting out and seeing stuff like this. Yeah, what switched me sort of clicked the light bulb on in my head about adventure bike riding was that Trevor and his friends also had big bikes. They of course had BMWs, and I started, because I was so enthusiastic, like we all get when you get onto a bike and you go see these things. It was like I wanted to go all in, full immersion. So I started looking at their big bikes and watching videos and discovering what a BDR was and what people were riding and different sizes of bikes. And at that point, it was only 4 months in to having a dirt bike that I decided to purchase my Yamaha T7 and then go shortly thereafter onto a big ride on the Colorado BDR, which was awesome. I think the reason that I knew I wanted to be in adventure riding is that I just saw my friends doing sort of 2 disciplines of riding, even though there's some crossover. It just all appealed to me. So I knew in my heart, like I was about to turn 50, and I just said, like, if I'm doing this, why don't I also do that and really go experience not just dirt trail riding and other stuff that was in our local area, but also go experience some far-reaching places that I'd never been to, places that I never dreamt of going to. The bike was the access point, and let's face it, we were in the COVID era. Everything was just feeling a little hopeless, and all I wanted to do was go and be free and live and explore and see and experience and feel new things, and that's what we did. With this being the second time now on sort of the Idaho BDR, or in this case we're using it as a guideline, but second time in a row, second summer in a row traveling this general area, I'm in love with it. The terrain is diverse. The beauty is endless. If you can see right now, we're sitting here with a near perfect mirror glass reflection of the mountains right across from us. And yesterday we were in a rainstorm. One thing I like about it is I like the variety. I like the beauty. I like the people in the small towns. I find that all of these places, people are generally friendly and welcoming to people who are traveling on motorcycles. I think that when you live in places like this, people who boat, who ride ATV vehicles, they just do a lot of fishing, snowmobiling, all kinds of other things. So it's kind of like we're not an alien invading their territory. It comes along with the part of being here that they accept that we're all here trying to be good, stewards of the land and all the stuff and leaving no trace and all those things we're supposed to do. And that's part of the appreciation factor of just being able to come out here to Idaho in the great wide open and just tune out and unplug. How I got into this particular group of riders that we're with right now, the 6 of us, was that part of my initial crew who got me into the dual sport riding, which then sparked my adventure riding. Through social media, I then met someone who became sort of my adventure riding mentor. And then through that, we decided to do the Colorado BDR. Then we decided to do the Idaho BDR the next summer. And because of the beauty of social media, I had met you, Seth, just via commenting on a photo from something like Get On ADV Fest. We engaged in a quick dialogue because you said you were going to Idaho. I invited you along to our trip. We bonded and became friends. And then this year, a couple of those guys weren't able to go with us and attend to do that, just due to time restraints and scheduling conflicts, etc. So, we took 3 of us from the route from last year. And once again, I invited another friend. We brought Darren along this time. So he's new, and then mixed that in with 2 other people that you had ridden with. So it was like, we just immediately said, hey, there's a brotherhood, there's a friendship here. There's an understanding of each other just because of the way that we've all traveled with each other and our love for doing this very activity in the first place, if you know what I mean. One interesting thing about road close signs that I've come to realize is they really don't mean anything. And I feel, although it's for everyone's safety, I feel like road close signs are kind of like a take it with a grain of salt kind of vibe, because you get on the boards, you get on the forums, you see people posting, trying to do the right thing and inform you. But everyone has a different skill set, a different level of riding ability. My experience is most of the time those people obviously don't want to get injured. You're out here in the far-reaching remote places. Me, I like a good challenge. I also just like saying anything's possible if you try. For me, I generally don't like road close signs, and I will probably continue to explore workarounds to continue on anytime I can. You know how I feel about the word kickstands up, the phrase, the acronym? I'm gonna go ahead and give that one just basically a 2 thumbs down, because look what we're doing right now.
Thank God for no kickstands up.
Look what we're doing right now. Oh Lord, look at the time. It's 12 noon. And we're still scattered all about this campground right now, not even close to getting out of here. Good news is it doesn't matter because we're not also going that far. So our next stop is what, 40, 50 miles? I don't even know. And who cares? It's just like about enjoying this, because when I get back home to regular everyday life in Los Angeles, I'm not going to be seeing a mirror-like reflection of a beautiful reservoir anytime soon, unless I schedule another trip, which I will. So we want to embrace every bit of this right now. We want to have those activities like you say. I love it, like type 1 or type 2. Type 2 is the shit that kind of sucks because you're getting rained on and it's miserable and there's a little bit of suffering, and you push through and you get done. But when you're done, those are the things that you enjoy talking about most around a campfire or over a beer, I think. I want to embrace every second so I can put an imprint in my head without having to document it all, always on my phone, or always be worried about the camera or the perfect thing to say or do. It's more about putting this in your mind so when I close my eyes, I can remember this stuff. And that's the shit that carries you through to the next adventure.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.